distance between the natural and the main here on this map. And one of the changes, the fact that those destructible rocks in the back door are gone, actually make it slightly stronger for Reaper play.
Yeah, because otherwise you could break down those rocks and send lings around at least.
You could really cut that path, but the Reaper path from the section over in the main compared to the ground path is huge now, and we do have really good positions for this if Dylan wants to go for some shenanigans and cut out the mid to late game. In this match, spawning on the bottom left, we do have the purple Terran. It is Dolan.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand position, we have Psystorm Gaming's Zergwave.
Okay. Here we are.
I wonder if we will see some sort of like Reaper heavy play from Dolan. That would be fun to watch. He does have the gas, so it hasn't been ruled out yet.
You can even have something like you just go for the initial barracks and you just build more than one Reaper. You just start to build more Reapers. You do your sort of normalish build, but instead of going for the reactor, you go for a second Reaper, a third Reaper, and you try to get something done. No proxy yet. Zergwave actually, this is interesting, grabbing this gas. It would prevent a 3 racks Reaper from being effective. You do need that second gas to support that. So it would be interesting if that's the decision here for that gas steal.
He did let it finish, so it wasn't just him trying to be annoying and delay it. He actually wants to prevent Dylan from taking that gas for as long as possible.
Yeah. I can't think of any other strategy that would need the gas that early. I guess you can move into like really, really fast Banshees. In these positions would be pretty good too.
But I think technically off of one gas you can support 3 Reapers at a time, but just barely. So I'm not sure if that would even put too much of a damper on a really Reaper heavy build. But Dylan did in fact cancel his 1 Reaper and is going for a reactor instead.
Yeah, interesting. As far as the math is concerned on gas and Reapers, you can fit on 6 workers mining gas. You can do 5 Reapers at a time. 5 Racks Reaper was very popular way back in the day. And ooh, look at this. He's gonna go for a reactor Reaper. Oh, I've seen this play before. I don't remember if it's from him or not, but I've seen this before. You go for the reactor, you go into the double Reapers, and you go for barracks behind it. Now this isn't for more Reapers. This is, he's gonna go up to maybe 6 Reapers, go for that sort of early Reaper play. But other than that, he's gonna have just a strong bio force built up behind it while getting this sort of Reaper play going.
Yeah, this build is actually funny because I was literally told about this build by another rival player and a player who competed in the RSL, Cuddlebear, yesterday. It was like, hey, there's this build where you can go a fast reactor and go 2 Reapers at a time. And it's kind of cool to be able to see it so soon after learning about it.
Yeah, these 2 Reapers coming through here. Nice Reaper bomb, slightly missed time. Could have got 2 hits off on that Queen, only managed to get 1. That second one at the top. More of a zoning tool against the Zerglings, but that being said, going to be moving in here. Those 3rd and 4th Reapers are coming out. We're going to allow for some heal time, and we're going to be moving right back into the fight. And as we can see, moving into that factory and just starting to build up a sort of normal bio count. Yes, technically the Reaper is a bio unit, but when we say bio, we don't think of Reapers.
Yeah, Reapers are kind of the more specialized harass unit. You don't see them that much. And he went up to only 4 Reapers, which is good because Zergwave's defenses are now ready. He has a big enough roach count to kind of repel the Reapers for the most part, as long as he's in the right position.
Yep, very, very good Overlord placement as well. You can see that one of the really big changes you can do to improve your defense against Reapers is just to get Overlords in the right position, and that way you don't get caught off guard ever. Very, very sort of subtle. The unsung hero, the Overlord of the Zerg play. So getting really perfect positioning out here. Knows exactly what's going on. He did get that earlier Roach Warren before the Reapers even came into the base, so sort of preempting this play based on, I think, the spawning positions.
Yeah, and it looks like he's actually going to go into a Roach-based all-in after that. If you look at the worker count, it's 24 drones to 35 SCVs, so he is at an economic deficit, but he's going to be able to push with a bunch of Roaches and Ravagers.
Yep, totally called out by Dolan right away. Being able to get these 3 bunkers up will help a bit. We do have Marauder, Marine. That tank, though, going to be very, very critical in helping us out, especially when that medevac gets finished. When the tank evac is out, we'll have a lot stronger defense. But in that meantime, before it finishes up, there's going to be a bit of a timing here for Zergwave to get a lot done. Moving in over here, shaves off a couple of units. Really nicely placed corrosive biles to catch any sort of potential repair that might be happening. Siege tank is getting in position. And again, love these corrosive bile placements. That's one of the important things you need to learn about corrosive bile. Put it at the intersection of things that you want to hit. Very, very strong. Going to be moving back here. That siege tank really huge. Now the medevac is in place as well. This is a failed all-in. He's got to go home with his tail tucked between his legs and start droning up a bit.
Yeah, this is definitely the kind of situation that's been affected by this map's change, because generally if you were in this kind of spot as Zergwave, you'd say, well, I'll just try the other way. I'll go break down the rocks. But now he only has one real attack path, and Dolan can just focus all of his defenses on it.
Yeah. We do have the Dropper Lord option, but looks like he's not going to be going for it here. It is a bit more dangerous if you get caught out in the wrong position. Siege tanks can get some free shelling over here.
And he can't even pick off the tank because of that one medevac.
He did pick up the first tank. Dolan did drop
he?
his control. Yeah. Dolan wasn't paying attention at quite the right time, and he lost a tank for it. So it is one of those things where you just you throw it down. Maybe they're not paying attention. Maybe they're slightly off, and you get to kill the tank. It doesn't really cost you anything to launch those shots. You do get shelled on a bit, but shaving off 3 Zerglings for the potential to kill a tank sometimes can be worth it. It's a bit of a gamble, but right now, in Zergwave's situation, you got to make some risks to claw your way back, and we do see Evolution Chamber and Roach Speed on the way. Wonder if he will go for any sort of drop play. So far, not looking like it. He is taking his 3rd, but Dolan moving out on the map at such a great time.
Yeah, he has a pretty big bio ball supported by 2 tanks, and Stim is done and Combat Shield's just finished. So he has pretty much everything he needs to kind of punish Zergwave, who's trying to recover his economy after that all-in didn't do what he needed it to.
All right, and this is scouted now. Roach Ravager going to try and get some corrosive biles down, delay this push as long as possible. He needs to get... Oh no, so many corrosive biles missing. The bile stimming forward, taking out many units of the Zerg there.
Now he gets to put his tanks... He gets to put his tanks in this nice position so he doesn't lose them.
Wow, just barely not losing those medevacs. That would have been pretty huge, but I think the bio count is just too high. GG, Dolan moves through 2-0. So we have a couple of 2-0s here.
Yep.
Very nicely done. Zaka will play Dolan in the winner's match. Zergwave will play Namshar in the loser's match. So we're getting all kinds of matchups today. We're going to have a ZVZ. We're going to have a PVT. We had the TVZ. I think we might have almost every single matchup in this group. Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, last night we only had one matchup. I mean, we only had one match. This is much more diverse.
Yeah, this group is really cool too, because you've got the 2 Europeans who played each other, and then the 2 North American players who played each other, and now the winners of those 2 series are going to meet in the winners match.
Yeah, going to be pretty cool here. We're going to take a short break. While we get the vetoes done, go grab yourself some popcorn, some chocolate, whatever it is you like to eat, drink, and or enjoy while enjoying some StarCraft. We will be right back with more RSL action. Don't go anywhere.